Hello guys, my name is Lafex and in this video we are gonna be talking about atoms. This is a chemistry video that talks about atoms and all the topics in chemistry solved and dated for you. Okay, so all you have to do is to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell for you to see videos as they drop. Alright, so I'm happy to be here today to show you exactly what I know about atoms and how to help you pass your exams in WAEC, in NECO, in GCE, in SAT, IGCSE, and so on and so forth. Alright, so let's quickly look at what an atom is. An atom is the smallest unit into which matter is divided. Alright, so matter at the point simply refers to indivisible. Sorry, this is a mistake. Indivisible. All right. So at the point, it seems that when you have a material that is made up of matter, let's say a ruler. All right. So when you chop this ruler into smaller pieces, all right. So you keep cutting and you cut and you cut. You cut it to a point where you cannot divide it further, and that point it is known as an atom, like um an atom. All right, so like we know in the earliest days, we thought matter an atom was the smallest and nothing could be smaller than that. Well, until we realize that in fact an atom is made up of three components of atom, three components of atom, and that is the proton, the neutron, and the electron. All right, these three things make up an atom, and guess what? Out of these three things, only two of them actually make up the mass, and that is the proton and the neutron. They make up the mass of that atom. Okay, so I'm going to explain that so we'll understand. Now, this is the thing. An atom, okay, has a nucleus. So let's say this is our atom. I'm sorry, my circle isn't really good, but this is an atom. In the nucleus of the atom, all right, resides the proton, which is positively charged, and the neutron that has no charge. All right, so the proton has a positive charge, which is a plus, and the neutron is neutral. It has no charge at all. Okay, so it has no charge. Now, the electron is negatively charged. It's negatively charged. So it has a minus sign. Now, this is the thing about these three things that you need to understand is that an atom, okay, is also made up of an atomic number. Atomic number. All right. This atomic number is also equal to the proton number. Okay. This is also equal to the electron number. All right. So what this is saying is that in a neutral atom, that tells me that the proton number, I'm going to write my proton number this way, is equal to the electron number. It is also equal to the atomic number. All right, so I'm going to be explaining these three things. The atomic number that you see here, is the number that the elements are positioned in the periodic table. All right, so in my periodic table, my hydrogen, H, is 1. My helium is 2. 2 is helium's atomic number. All right, my lithium is 3. That means 3 is its atomic number, and so on and so forth. My sodium is 11. 11 is sodium's atomic number, and so on and so forth. Now, I told you that this atomic number is also equal to the proton number. That means that if sodium has an atomic number of 11, then definitely its proton number must also be 11. Sorry, my 11 is this way, let me write properly. 11. All right, and that also means that my electron number must be 11 as well. All right, so what I'm explaining to you right now is for you to understand what the proton, the neutron, and the electron number are. But before I move into any other thing, I want to show you that in the nucleus, I'm sorry about that. Let me just erase this off. Okay, so in the nucleus, if I spelled this right, in the nucleus of the atom, okay, is the proton and the neutron. Now, the electron is outside the nucleus. All right, good. So if I have my nucleus this way, I got the protons in it and the neutrons in it. Now, within the nucleus are my electrons. All right, so this is how they are within the atom. So they don't go beyond the atom. They are definitely within the atom, but not in the nucleus. Now note that this nucleus carries the mass. So what I'm trying to say is that one proton is equal to about 4,000 electrons. All right, and that is why the electrons are not considered with the mass. Okay, I'm not saying that it doesn't have a mass. I am simply saying that because the mass, the ratio of the mass of the electron to the proton is so small, the proton and the neutron carries the major mass. All right, so how do we know the mass of an atom? I'm going to explain this to you right now so you'd understand it. Okay, so now let's take a sodium for example. All right, if you study your periodic table, you would understand that sodium has a proton or an atomic number of 11. All right, so if proton has an atomic number, if sodium has an atomic number of 11, that means that the proton number is also 11, the electron number is also 11. Right, now the neutron number is the difference between the relative atomic mass and the proton number. All right, so what's relative atomic mass for sodium? That's 23, minus what's the proton number of sodium? 11. Then my neutron number will then be 12. All right, so for a neutral atom of sodium, it has an 11 proton, 11 electron, and 12 neutron. All right, okay, good. So now let's say that you have an atom, okay, that has a particular atomic number, and you want to determine the mass of that atom. Now, if you know what the neutron number and the proton number of that atom is, you can determine the mass of that atom. For example, let's take magnesium for example. Magnesium has a proton number of 12. All right, because the atomic number of magnesium is 12 in the periodic table, the proton number is also 12. That tells me that the electron number is also 12. All right, so if I know my proton number to be 12 and I know my electron number to be 12, I also know that my neutron number is 12. And I told you that in the middle of the atom is the mass that's in the nucleus, right? So in the nucleus we have the neutron that is 12 and the proton that is also 12, and that gives me 24 atomic mass units. Okay, so for a typical magnesium, the mass of magnesium atom is 24 atomic mass unit. All right, so let's take it a bit further. For oxygen, oxygen has an atomic number of 8. That means it has a proton number of 8. It has a neutron number of 8. So, hey, if these two are what make up the mass in the nucleus, so that tells me that oxygen should have 16 atomic mass units. Do you understand? That is the weight of an oxygen atom. All right, good. So now we understand what an atom is and we understand what it is made up of. We understand how it is made up of and we understand exactly what an atom is. In my next video, which I'm going to be dropping soon, we are going to be talking about ions, all right? Or we're going to be talking about elements and ions. So we're going to understand what ions are. We're going to understand how they are in terms of a neutral atom and an ionic atom. What happens to it and why it is called an ion, we're going to understand. Alright, so thank you for watching this video and God bless you. This is a new channel. I want you to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about chemistry to pass your exams. And yeah, I know this is a bit rough right now. I'm a new YouTuber, but yeah, I'm here to, you know, help you with what I know and share my knowledge with you. Alright, so thank you very much and have a lovely day. I'll be dropping my videos soon. Just press the notification bell for you to receive the notifications as I drop my videos. Thank you and have a lovely day.